Everybody, what's up? What's up? Nice to have you guys. Thank you for joining this live stream. I am joined today by Lerato.
Hi.
Oh, there she is. Hey, Lerato.
Hey, how is it?
Good, thanks. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having
Yeah,
me. Excited.
yes. I know this interview has been well overdue. I was supposed to do it a while back, but due to complications, at least it's finally happening though.
Yeah, we're here now, so let's get to it.
Yes. So just to let the followers know, guys, I'm joined by a musician by the name of Lerato. She is well talented. I think she is in a duo group. She'll tell us more about that. As you can, she's so beautiful. So obviously, people are always listening to her. So Lerato, thank you for joining Party for Tonight. We're happy to have you. Please tell us a bit about yourself. Tell the followers, tell the fans who is Lerato and why are you on our interview today?
So, my name is Lerato. I am an upcoming musician, and basically, I work in advertising as a radio producer, but I've always wanted to do music. So, how this project came about, while I was working on my upcoming solo project at Jazz Works, I came across Gary and Zander. And Gary was just like, I'm working on a project, I'd like to work with you and Zander. Are you keen? I was like, okay, cool, networking, also just opening up myself, not to limit myself. And from there, we started this project called Adventures in Africa.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's how it came about. We're not a group. So basically, it is Gary's project, and then Zander and I were just the songwriters and also the vocalists, the main vocalist on the album. So it's just it's a joint project, but it's Gary's baby, yes. So it was just an opportunity for myself. Sorry to cut you. It was just an opportunity for myself and Zander to get to know the industry and put ourselves out there. So
nice.
Yeah.
And tell me, how long have you been in in the music industry yourself?
A connection.
Oh, it's a connection. Did you hear me? Should I repeat?
Please repeat.
Yes. How long have you been in this industry of music? How long have you been a musician for?
So officially, I've been since 2010. But yeah, I've worked with some artists and DJs in house music specifically, but I was studying at the time because I was like, I want to study, I want to get my degree so that everything's good to go once I find out music. Yeah.
Nice one. Nice one. Yeah.
So now the time has come where I was like, you know what, I want to concentrate on my music wholeheartedly. So that's what I'm doing now, and it's just been an amazing, interesting, and just also challenging journey. But nothing worth having comes easy. So yeah.
Nice. And tell us, which artists do you admire? Who do you look up to? Who motivates you to continue doing what you do as an art? Yeah.
Well, work, they call me Beyonce, so
Yes.
Just Beyonce, like her work ethic is just impeccable, and just she takes so much time and just to execute her performances, and she's an entertainer. So I'd like to be on that caliber, but Jessie J, your Solange, your LMA, just to name a few, they really do. I do identify myself with them. So yeah,
I see you mentioned you mentioned Beyonce.
Yeah. Yes.
Now she doesn't. I heard she doesn't write her own music. She always has a writer for her. So doesn't that contradict her being a role model to you, because you're a writer, you write your own music, she doesn't. So yeah.
Well, the nice thing about music is that even if someone doesn't necessarily write their own material, it's how you relate to them as an artist. Just even if how she just takes her performances, so like in, how can I say this? Like she takes her performances to another level. Like everything she does she has a standard of excellence. So whether you give me a song, I want to also just match that standard of excellence, that when you look at Lerato, you see Lerato as an artist, as a musician.
Perfect. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So she obviously puts 100% in everything that she does, and it makes sense now to what you said. Another question I wanted to find out from you, from your personal experience, how do you think the internet has really helped or has been a tool to promote music? Do you think the internet is, what do you think of the internet as a tool of promoting music? Do you think it's the future? Do you think it's well overdone, or do you think there are other ways, better ways to do it?
No, definitely. Internet is actually the leading tool if you want to promote your music, if you want to promote whatever work you're doing. Because as a customer also, if I want to buy an album, I'm not even going to bother going to the record shop and what, because honestly, we live a fast-paced, busy life. You don't have the time. So if I can just quickly go on my phone, go on my app, download music, and you actually you feel a sense of, okay, I know this person, because now you also see an interaction like this. You're like, oh, okay, so this type of person. Oh, okay, when she was writing about this song, or when they were performing, you're like, okay, I can actually see Lerato, I can actually see Adventures of Africa and how it ties into them as a person. So no, definitely it's and you get to connect instantly with your supporters. Yeah, so it's definitely
we're connected right now. Trying to find out more about you. Exactly. This is literally what it is.
It's painless, it's easy, and it's instant.
All you need is a connection, eh?
Exactly.
Okay, and what are your hopes and dreams for your future, like in terms of yourself and music? What do you aspire, like, where do you see yourself in 5 years in this music industry?
So I'm working with Gary and Zander and on this project, Adventures of Africa. It's actually, I've taken it on as a training ground, to just learn the business side of things, just to learn also how things should go in the studio when you're performing. So that is going to help me once I launch my personal project. Definitely we're planning on doing Africa and touring the world, but if
I was about to ask that.
It's one of our goals. So God willingly, we're hoping to get there, but just as an individual artist, having this experience from Adventures of Africa, I think in any project that you do, whether you are in music or you in engineering, you have certain goals. And if your goal is just to be like good for 2 years, then fine. But mine is 5 years, and I see myself traveling the world, being global. And just when you see yourself, you're like, okay, no. I want to get to the point where it's like, okay, I'm global.
No, I hear you. And I respect that.
It's so fulfilling to know that you're doing your purpose. And when people be like, yo, Lerato, I was listening to this track and it reminded me of this situation, you're like, okay, actually, I'm doing the right thing. Because it does get challenging. I think one of the big things is that people don't tell you when you are pursuing your dreams, you're going to come across so many challenges. You're going to come across so many things within yourself that you didn't learn, and now you're forced to go head on and deal with that. So this project has allowed us to just concentrate and focus on these things and strip down, things within yourself, and you come out a better person and know how to tackle things.
No, a beautiful answer. I really love. I see you've got some fans already saying they're so proud of you. You're going far. Keep the light shining. So it's very encouraging. It's very encouraging to see that. And we'll definitely want to work with you now. I know you know that Party for Tonight. We have different branches as well. We're out in Kenya, Zambia.
Sorry, Zia just joined. Zander, hey Zander.
Yes, there she is. Oh, Zander, there she is. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, so we would like to obviously bring you to the other countries during your tour. I would want to see more of what you're doing in other countries and whatnot.
Yeah,
Um, just
definitely.
to, what's the best advice that has taken you or that you keep with you as you move every day? Like, who advised you, or what piece of advice really has stuck with you until now?
So I don't mean to get religious or whatnot, but I take my faith very seriously, and that's what's kept me grounded.
God
And
first, you know.
yeah, you know, but I think you'll get those moments where you're like, I'm tired, I'm done. When is it gonna happen for me and whatnot? When like you see people having their breakthroughs, they're being promoted or whatever the case may be. And I just constantly tell myself, like, the mere fact that you have this talent or you have this dream, God put it in you for a reason. And I always just go back to what, that I'll be doing myself an injustice if I don't pursue this. I'm exactly where I am and where I need to be, because there are still lessons or tools I need to gain
Yes.
before that breakthrough happens. So as much as you may cry yourself every night to sleep, whatever you sow, you will reap. The harvest you sow, you will
Amen.
eventually. So that's what keeps me going. Like, yeah.
Yeah, guys, you see, there are beautiful women that have got God, out there. So
Ah.
just
That's so sweet.
and for the little ones, not the little ones, well, people that actually look up to you, what advice can you give musicians out there that are not as far as you right now in your career, or want to aspire to be like you, to maintain that same
Yeah.
mentality that you have and to not give up? What advice can you give them?
Just, you know what, just keep on going and have that support system, even if it's a friend or, like I said, your faith, because that's what helps me, that's what's kept me through this journey. There were so many times when we were
Mm.
writing this album with Xander and would just come there and would just bawl our eyes out, because we're like, I can't, this is too much, it's too challenging, I'm not put up for this, I'm not made for this. But then when you eventually get through that obstacle that day, you're like, okay, actually, I can go another day. So as much as you may hear it, keep going, keep going. But I mean, you not pursuing what you know is inside of you is going to eat you, and it's going to tear you down more than you pursuing it.
Exactly.
So rather have sleepless nights of pursuing it than sleepless nights of you've given up, you see.
Oh,
So,
wow. All right. I
yeah.
hope you guys that are watching this or listening to that, that's very encouraging, and I really appreciate that. Now, for the party animals, where can we find you? Where can we find you performing? You, Gary, Zander,
So,
where can we find the adventure, the African, that African adventure from you guys?
adventures in Africa. You see, now you're
Adventure.
confusing me.
Sorry, sorry. My apologies.
Adventures in Africa. So you
Yeah.
can get the album on all digital platforms, iTunes, Spotify. You can download the album, download your favorite tracks, whatever works for you. We are also going vinyl, guys. We are bougie like that.
Ooh, yes, yes,
So
yes.
we will be going vinyl beginning of next year, but we will be performing on the 9th of November at Truth
Nice.
Nightclub. Yeah, so
Truth.
we'll put up more,
Oh, I love
you know,
truth.
you look at you, let's look at you.
And now
So we'll
you
put
see
up
it's stuck.
more and see. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Sorry.
Can you hear me? Okay, cool. So we'll put up more information regarding that event closer to the time on our social media handles. That's Gary, Zia, and myself. And yeah, so we're looking forward. We're just prepping for that, and they're slowly coming in. Events are slowly coming through, so we're looking forward to the festive season.
No, perfect. No, thank you. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for the words of encouragement. Thank you that we actually got to know you better
Fine.
in the journey. It's very encouraging to see this, and let's hope we can meet again. Yeah, best to you guys. I mean, you guys are doing great work. We love
Yeah.
the songs. We just keep pushing. Tiki Box Media. Shout out to them for obviously also making this
Yes.
happen. If it wasn't for Joanne and the crew, none of this would be possible. So we also need to give a special shout out to Tiki Box Media. Thank you so much, guys, for your time. Thank you guys for watching this tonight. This video will be on our both your live feed, your feed, and our feed.
Yes.
Always, please give it a look. Yeah, but thank you so much once again.
Thank
really
you for
appreciate
having
it.
me, and please go out and support and download my Adventures in Africa. We will give you more information regarding the events on the 9th of November. But thank you to Party for Tonight. Thank you to Tiki Box Media. And we're already listed on 16 radio stations. So guys, we're coming. We're coming for you guys. So thank you
don't worry,
so much.
Yeah. You've already got fans here, so don't worry, we got you.
Thank you so much. Have a good one.
Thank you, you too, eh? Take care. Cheers, guys.
Bye.
So thank you guys for joining. It was a very good interview. We had good fun. Please, guys, do follow them. Let's do the right thing and support each other. Us Africans need to grow, as together. So shout out, guys. Have a blessed Thursday. And check us out. We'll be at the Euphoria Secret House Mansion party later today. We might invite you. So if you do feel like you need to be there, send us a DM, and I'll be safe. And yeah, cheers.